Welcome to This Week in the NFL Week 18 edition. Get ready for the ultimate garbage. I don't care about this game, I just care about the playoffs at this point. Bill Belichick's possible final game is played in the snow, the worst possible elements for a football game. Well, at least the Swifties were sent home happy this time around. 1-5 to end the season is not how I would end a season. And you gave the division title to the Dallas Cowboys. You are trash, Eagles. While the Raiders have somewhat of a bright future, the Broncos just don't. Broncos country, at least we're not using dead memes anymore. Oh hey, someone beat San Francisco with their backups. If your game was before this gray slide, congratulations, it did not matter. If your game is after this gray slide, congratulations, it might actually mean something, but then again, it might not. In a game they really needed to win, the Steelers ended up beating the Ravens' backups. In a game they really needed to win to make a playoff spot. I'm gonna be completely honest, I'm not super impressed with this team come playoff time. Oh boy, two young and hungry teams fighting for a postseason spot. This ended up becoming one of the more fun games in the NFL. Good play, fight, and coaching all around in this game. But with 4th and 1 and the game on the line, the Colts for some reason pass it. And it's dropped. Season over for the Colts. And that is a rough way to lose a playoff spot. The fact that you're even close to a playoff spot is actually kind of a miracle, and I applaud your efforts. But it means nothing when all you're getting in the end is sloppy seconds. Indianapolis Colts eliminated. Seriously, why would you throw it there? And with that, CJ Stroud and friends make it to the postseason. This has also been a really fun team to watch this season, and I shall be very interested to see how well you do in the playoffs. You are pathetic, Jacksonville. In a game that was literally supposed to be a free win, you ended up handing over the AFC South title to the Texans, and this game to the Titans. You need to clean house for this, but you won't because you think you can make a run like last year. Just go back to claiming that Miles Jack wasn't down again or something. Now get out of my video and don't come back until you learn how to become a real team. Jacksonville Jaguars eliminated. Trevor Lawrence is overrated. Well, that single-handedly ended the AFC race. Congratulations to the Steelers for making it to Playoff Island. Again. This is just getting tiring at this point. Get out of here, you first round exits. The other team to make the playoffs was the Bills. Really? This team made the playoffs? Wow, okay. I guess when you go on a crazy streak to end the season, all will be forgiven. Thanks to Jacksonville, the AFC race is pretty much done. Don't worry though, the NFC race is still wide open. Not for the Vikings though, because they lost. Well, the Vikings needed a Christmas miracle and a half to even make the darn thing anyway. Goodbye. I'm surprised people even considered you Super Bowl contenders, to be honest. Minnesota Vikings eliminated. This team will never accomplish anything meaningful. This was a game, for sure. It was such a game, in fact, that the Saints actually helped Arthur Smith out the door with a last-minute touchdown when they could have won with knees. I know Dennis Allen said it's like shameful or whatever, but it's the Falcons and it's Arthur Smith. I think we're okay. And with that, the Falcons go 7-10 once again and eliminate themselves from the playoffs. Atlanta Falcons eliminated. Your whole franchise is 28-3. This is the first time I actually sat down and watched the Carolina Panthers and rooted for them. I will have to say, I never want to do that ever again. I don't think I've ever seen one team be so bad, so much. They just reek. As a result of that, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers clinch the NFC South title, and now we get to see playoff Baker Mayfield. Fun. The Saints aren't quite done yet, actually. They can get a wild card if both the Seahawks and Packers lose. And right now, the Cardinals seem to be holding. But they give up a late touchdown. Just please don't give up a 2-point conversion. Are you kidding me? Okay, at least drive down the field and kick a field goal, and he missed it. Well, that's a crappy way to get out of the playoffs. Then again, it would have been nice if we didn't blow a lead, or start off horribly, or drop a game-winning touchdown pass, or all of the above, really. But nope, it doesn't matter anymore. I'm not proud of you this time. New Orleans Saints eliminated. Fire Dennis Allen already. One more game to decide an NFL playoff spot in Lambeau. And the two teams fighting for one are Green Bay and Seattle. Certainly you don't throw away your season this time, right? With a fresh new quarterback and a determination to win, anything is possible these days. And the Packers managed to beat the Bears 17-9. And this time, the Seahawks are actually on the outside looking in. You went from 6-3 to missing the playoffs altogether. Congratulations for silently collapsing. Seattle Seahawks eliminated. Pete Carroll is washed these days. And by default, the Packers are the last man standing and managed to make the playoffs by letting everyone fall apart around them and barely squeaking by with a first-year starter. One game to go, and it really didn't matter as far as who's in and who's out. It only really mattered for seeding. Not with a bang, but this time with a whimper. Josh Allen fully proves himself to be elite as the Bills sweep the Dolphins and grab the number 2 seed in the AFC. I'm sorry I ever doubted you. And finally, here's the playoffs. And here's my predictions for the playoffs. Just don't look at the left and right columns. Seriously, you will die of laughter. And that's all for the season, folks. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment, share, ring the bell. And don't forget about John 3:16. And I'll see you for the playoffs. Romans chapter 12, verse 2. Don't copy the behavior and customs of this world, but let God transform you into a new person by changing the way you think. Then you will learn to know God's will for you, which is good and pleasing and perfect.